it's your old buddy Mikerowchip here playing Run 8
Train Simulator 3.
And this is the A-Line episode 6. Is it really episode 6? It is episode QR. I don't know my alphabet. It is episode 6, and this is a special episode. It's really not. So this is where we left off. We were in Jack's Duvall here, and we're trying to get our train that's the road train from Waycross into the Jack's Duvall yard, which is right here. And to do that, we still have a little bit of work to do. There is on the other side of this train here, you can see this train here parked, just pulled in. On the other side of this train is the last cut of cars we're going to have to pull out, and then we're going to back them down onto this loading track right here. So our engines here are already running. They're already decoupled. The only thing that we got to do yet before we move is turn on the light. Let's turn on the light. We'll be up here so we can see. Ooh. That's nice. All right. And we're going to stop at 1700. I don't mean the video necessarily. But we are going to reset it at 9 because we work the day shift here. 9 to 5, and no one works any other shift. Yeah, I know railroads work 24 hours a day, but they don't also record YouTube videos. So, yeah, there's that. And there's only one of me. Okay, so we are going to move forward. I fired up my rail driver here. We are going to put her in forward, the reverser. We're going to give a couple toots there, and then yep, the brake cylinder is at 0, so we're going to put it in notch 1. There it is, notch 1, and we are moving. Very nice. I do believe the slow speed is still set to 0, so when we hit 15, I'll hit Control C, and we'll be cruising. Cruising. We're cruising. All right, now we're going to take the throttle back. The throttle back to 0. Now we got to get onto this one track over from where these engines are sitting. So this is set to reverse. That's correct. I may have dethrottled a little too soon. Yeah, let's throttle back up again. There we go. That's where we want to cross over. Now these are both normal, which is correct. I'm going to say, how's about you slow down a little in advance because I got to run to the other side. I really don't have to run in front of the train. I can wait for the train to pass. Let's drop off now. But we're going to run in front of the train because we live dangerously. And that is a dangerous thing to do. Okay. Pull this forward. Indie brake that. Over to this side now. And then over to this side. This one's got to go into reverse. What do we got here? Normal. Oh, that's right. I can zoom. I forget. Normal. Normal. There. I'm doing this right? Because remember last time I lined up for the totally wrong track. But I think I'm aight. I think I'm aight this time. Alrighty. Here we go now. We're going to go into reverse. Do I need to turn on my lights for reverse? Why not? Let's turn on the light. You can't see it from this angle. That's all right. I don't mind so much. So we'll put it in reverse. Brake pipe back, or brake cylinder, I say, back to 0. And give me some throttle, baby. Give me a notch 1 now that we're in reverse. There we go. Isn't there a brake pipe on this thing, too? I know that BC at the top here. This thing right here stands for brake cylinder. I think the brake pipe is what actually travels the length of the train, right? It's the pipe that goes from the engine all the way back to the last car. Those are all the brake pipes. That would make sense. Oh, man, I just... Oh. It happens. Alrighty. Put that into neutral. The engines here are still running. go. And we are going to get us down to about less than 5. I hit it about going about 3 or 4 mile an hour, roughly. We're going to hit it at 3.3. Nice. Okay, so we got that. We're going to do some cheating. Cheating's done. Now we're going to go back up front. Let's grab onto this side since the switch is on this side this time. Let's think ahead. It's a novel idea. Okay. Got to bail the brakes. Come on, bail. There you go, buddy. Now we're going forward. Here we go. There it is. Okay. So that's a question I have. When you got 2 engines like this and they're back to back, whenever you switch directions, I know you got to do the horns, right? But do they also switch the headlights? Or if it's not dark, they go, we aren't going to turn the fronts off and the backs on when we're going backwards and vice versa. I don't know. I've watched enough switching videos on YouTube, you think I would know. I've never noticed it before. It's different when you're in charge of the engine, because now, you know, you start thinking about what I should and should not do. While you're watching the video, you're just, you know, shoving Cheetos in your mouth while you watch them do their thing. All right, now we're gonna. Well, do I want to put it notch 2 right now? I don't think I do. Let's see how many cars we got on this thing. Where's the train HUD? There it is. So we got 87 empties with 0 loads. So we have 87 cars on there. Very nice. Okay. Now we're going to throw it in neutral. Can I apply enough indie brake to slow it down to below 5? Oh my! Oh yeah! I was kind of surprised how fast it went down. These are all empties we're hauling. There we go. Now we're below 5. Nope. Why don't you just leave the brake on? Jump off. There you go, buddy. Now do that. And now put it in notch 2. Ooh, listen to the engine's fire. Okay, so that next switch is correct. We could have put them over there, but then that switch would have been wrong and it would have derailed. So we think it's on this side. Here we go. We even got a little flashlight. That's not it. Is it L? Nope. So much for a flashlight. Or is the flashlight not showing up because it's so light out? Oh, no. Let's get this view right here a little bit better. What's flashlight? I forget. Look at the wonderful cars while I search for the flashlight. Yeah, it's F. But maybe you can't see because it's too light out. That would make sense. All right. Okay, so we're going to haul all these cars out. And once they're all hauled out, I will, well, once they're getting close to getting hauled out, I'll bring you back. Because there's not much to look at here. So be patient. Were you patient? It doesn't matter whether you're patient or not because I was actually talking to myself. Right, so there's the end right there. Coming on down, we're going to slip it into neutral right now. Probably should have done that a little bit earlier. And then we're going to start applying some brake, some auto brake, and some indie brake. See what we get. There we go. The last well car is passed. And because, well, technically I'm the engineer. I was going to say my engineer didn't stop properly. Well, that's not too bad, though. We're close. All right. Can we grab onto this thing now? We can. Most of the time we can't. Okay, that was fun. Oh, yeah, okay. I thought I didn't set it right. All right, so now we're going to throw her in reverse. We're going to take both our brakes off. Yeah, and we're going to go in reverse. I could barely hear it, but I did hear it. I did hear it. You know I heard it. Admit it. All right, here we go. In reverse. There we go. We have some movement. Can we even see the engine from here? Yeah, you can. It's right there. Not very well, though. All right, so we're going to back it down into the yard here, and then we're going to have to throw that last switch. Now, this one should already be reversed, right? I know this first one's normal. The second one should already be reversed, and it is. While we were there, I probably... Well, I could have stopped it then. It would have been better to stop it then. I don't know if you guys need to be here for this argument or not. Yeah. I mean, when I pull the engines out, probably would have been better if I'd have stopped it there, thrown the switch away I wanted. Because now we're going to have to throw it, and then it's going to take a while to get it going again, see, because we're pushing so many cars. Yeah. Yeah. You got to think of these things, and sometimes I just don't. So there you go. That's all right. We'll slow down in time, and then throw the switch, and then we'll be good. Here we go around the corner. Won't ram into these guys. See them sitting in there? Hey, fellas. Alrighty. Now we're going to slow it down here. Get us down to 5. Sure wish it would slow down faster than it is. Okay, there it goes. 5. Now let's run over here. Take the brakes off. It's probably going to come to a dead stop anyway. Throw that. Uh-oh. It's a little sunk there. But that's all right. Oh, yeah, it stopped. Okay. See, this is why I should have thrown it before I left. Okay, now yeah, brakes are all the way off. Let's put it back in reverse. Here we go. Yeah. So all the slack action, there we go. There's the end of the slack action. Shadows are getting long. Day's coming to an end. It's Miller time. No, it's not. All right, we're going to jack it up to notch 2. There we go. And then all of these are going to be loaded by the cranes here. Is there anything? It's not like any of these are loaded yet. All righty. Now we got to back up 87 cars this way. And again, I'm going to put you guys on pause until I see the engine. And I see the engine. This is a great shot or what? This is a great shot. All right, let's slide it into neutral. From notch 2. Now we're zoomed in here. So I can unzoom. That's the view. Not as nice. I mean, it's nice, but, you know, that shot we had there. Oh, that gets the blood flowing. All right. So, where do we got to back it up to? Well, probably... We still have some crossover on this part right here, right? Yeah. Got to leave enough room. Probably right to about here. We'll see how that meshes up. Let's apply some brake now. Some auto and some Indy. And then we'll assess. We'll assess where we're at. Probably should have been standing on the other side, right? Well, standing on the other side is the name of this episode, I think. All right, now we're going to pop over this way. That's pretty good there, huh? That one got shoved back a little bit farther than probably needed to be. That's all right. Okay, so now what we're going to do is this is going to have too much tension on it, isn't it? Yeah, it really is. All right, so we're going to set that like that. And then we're going to take the brake off. There it goes. Then we're going to... Oh, is that enough now? Did it loosen up enough? Nope, sure didn't. Give me a bump. Still in reverse. There we go. So that is set. We're going to open the coupler. We're going to open this coupler. We're going to close the angle cock. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Then we're going to go forward. Here we go. Pull it forward. And there it is. Nice. Nice. Okay. Stop. There we go. All right. Now, do we want to leave this engine on? I don't know. Probably not. Right, yeah, probably not, because we're going to pull in the jacks, or the Waycross road train, and then we're going to go on to a different train. So, yeah, we're going to turn this off. Let's set the handbrake on it. Go to this engine here, turn it off. Where is it? There it is. Handbrake, turn that off. Turn the headlight off. Yep. Okay. So let me put you guys on pause. I'm going to run out to the main line now and get ready to pull that other train in that we've been waiting for. So here we are out on the main line with engine 5442. This is, as you can see down here, the Rice Yard Road. This is the one that we've been waiting to pull into Jacksonville. Now we got enough room. Hopefully another train doesn't come from the other direction and slide in there in front of us. That would be mean. So now we're going to go to Otto. Where we want to go is right here to the Jacksonville-Duval ramp. You see here we are out here, 5442. You see it comes up Rice Yard Road. And we want to come over here. Now, we could override Otto, but let's play with Otto a little bit here. So I'm going to double-click on that destination block right there. See how it turns green? It's hard to see. They should make that more easier to see, but it's outlined in green now. That's telling Otto that's where I want to go. I double left-clicked on it. Now, I'm going to come down to Earth here. Now, do I want to ride in the cab or do I want to ride up front? I'm thinking up front because we may have to throw switches. We don't have very far to go. All right, now we're going to call Otto. The dispatcher menu, we're going to tone him. We got to wait for him to answer. He's busy. Yeah, we want to request a signal. Acknowledged. See, acknowledged. CSX 5442. That's us. Proceed on signal indication. Okay. And we have a yeller. So these switches should all be set right now to get us down in there. If I did everything right. Okay, so let's bail the brakes. I can see we got a little bit in the brake cylinder there. There we go. Let's put her into forward. Let's give us... whoops, what happened? Must have clicked the wrong button because the engine HUD's not up. There it is. Okay. Couple of toots. And let's pull forward. There we go. I hear it cycling up. Oh, but the brakes are on. There we go. That's right. The handbrake's got to be turned off. I knew it was something nutty. Okay, according to rail driver. Okay, thanks for the bell. That was nice. The bell was really a nice addition. We're going to turn that off now, though. According to the rail driver, our speed here is up to 60 mile an hour. So we don't want to go 60 mile an hour. I'm thinking like I said, as we go into Jacksonville Duval to pull into the correct thing, we're going to have to stop sometimes. We'll put it in notch 2. To throw switches. Because some of the switches as you get down in there, as you saw me throwing them, are not... what do you call that when the dispatcher controls them? They are not mainline switches. They're not DC switches. They're controlled by the dispatcher. Sure, it'll eventually hit me what the correct name is. Many of you are probably now yelling at the screen. It's switches. You're probably not saying yeah. You're probably saying the correct word. All right, so we do have a yeller. That's nice. I think this is announcing, I can't quite read it yet, but I think this is announcing that we're leaving one subdivision and entering the next. Of course, we have this whistle post here. Yeah, but that's put back far enough to accommodate a 60-mile-an-hour train. So, oh, look at the gates are going down. The people are being held. Nice. Yeah. The Nahuntra subdivision is over, and now it's the Jacksonville Terminal subdivision. That's where we're going. All right. I still can't believe I can't come up with what these are. Dispatcher controlled switches, it knows what they are, but you call them something else, don't you? Whatever. Okay. Coming up on this level crossing, hanging on the front here. We're cool. Funny thing is I've said this word so many times in the past. There we go. He's switching us correctly. I like it. Lots of people are waiting. Is that a couple cops right there? It is. Look, a couple cops. Thank you. All right. Now this should be... Yep. This is set correctly. What's the speed limit coming up here? It is 10. But we're going to do 15. Because we're rebels. Of course, right now we're only doing 11.9, and we kind of it looks like we kind of topped out at 11.9. What if I put it in notch 3? Give us a little more oomph. Now, I don't know if that's the last signal that Otto's going to control. Doesn't look like it. Looks like he's going to put us all the way through here. Oh, yeah, boy. There we go. Now we got another level crossing coming up here. Now this one's set for 10, and we're going faster than 10. Okay, cat. No. You can't be up here. I love you, but you gotta kind of go away. Where's this crossing at? Set cruise control at 15.2. There it is right there. Now this should be a CTC switch. Yeah, that's what you call those things, right? Am I right now? I think that's what you call them, yeah, CTC switches. There we go. Now, where are we on the map here? Okay, yep. How about we kill the bell there? Thank you very much. All right. righty. Now there's another. Here's a signal coming up. What's it showing now? Okay, it's showing a lunar, which means something. It means I can go. Oh, there's a track crossing us. I read before what this track is. See how track crosses right here? If this is another rail line, you know, a different railroad, or I don't know. I forget. But I don't think I can get any trains onto it, although I've never really looked, to tell the truth. All right. And as soon as we hit that last place where Otto is directing us, he should say, "Call me again when you need me." Should. All right. Now here comes this railroad crossing, this diamond crossing here. Norfolk Southern, is there a sign here? I don't know. Oh, is that a yellow or is that a lunar? It looks like a lunar to me. There is a sign. Does it tell me who owns this? Or is that just signals for their track? That's just signals for their track. Nice track. All right. Now we're going to have to watch it. Watch it. Because, the shadow jumped forward all of a sudden. One of these switches coming up may not be set right, and they're going to be manuals. Coming around the corner here, and right around the corner here is the Jacks Duvall Yard. And we're just going to pull up right next to that train that has all the auto racks on it. We want to go to the track we just pulled that last cut of well cars from. We're going to want to stick it on that track there. Okay, that's not our switch. Taking a look-see. All righty then. Yeah, we're going on the wrong track right now. Okay, do this. Do this. Do this. Ah, we may be too late. Maybe not. We want to be on this track over here. Which means this one should be thrown. I got auto. I got Indy. I'm adding more Indy. I got more auto. Indy, auto, auto, and Indy. And... he just barely made it. Look at that. That, my friends, is precision railroading. Okay, so we're going to go over here. I don't remember Otto telling us to, you know, good luck to us or whatever. You don't like us. All right, so I'll go over here, throw this one. And then this should be the one we want to go down now, right? Am I thinking right? Yeah, because there's the auto racks and stuff. Yeah, so that's the one we want to go down. They should be set correctly all the way down. But we'll find out, I guess, as we go all the way down, because we do have to go, indeed, all the way down. Okay. Let's take the brakes back off. And let's start us off nice and slow-like, so we don't damage cars that we have behind us, or the goods that are in the cars. Alrighty. And this engine here, as soon as you blow the horn, the bell comes on. Some of them, they don't do that on. Okay. Put it in notch 2. You hear that little beep? That is the EOT telling us that it's now moving, so the end of the train is moving. Whole lot of slack action, especially since we crammed the brakes on so hard. You get all the cars piling up on one another. It had told us, though, if we had broken a couple or so. Here we go. Nice. This one's normal, so that's correct. I can't see what the next one is yet. I think there's one that comes across over and into this yard over here. I can't see it quite yet. We only got 8 minutes left to wait. Get me. We only got 8 minutes left to quitting time. Less than 8 minutes. Can't see the train. Give me no. We bent the wrong way. Here we go. We're going to put it in notch 3. Just not getting to 15 fast enough for me. Little cabin sway going on. Are you feeling a little floaty? Let's see if we can see that switch now. Sure can't. This is definitely the well cars on the end of that train. I thought the whole thing was auto racks, but apparently I was wrong. There we go. Now we got some speed going. A whole lot of trucks. A lot of them are JB Hunt. All right, what do we got now? I can see the target. I can see that there's a target there, but I can't see what it's indicating. Although it's starting to look like it's indicating incorrectly. That would be a bummer. Can't we radio somebody to run out there and get that for us? Little help. You know, something like that. You got to have people working here in the yard, right? Oh, no, look. It's green. Oh, of course, the question is, are both of them green? There's one right after the other in your answer. There's one for here, this crossover, one for that crossover. Well, okay, I think they're both green. I think they're both green. This is why you should always throw your switches when you, you know, back to normal. Yeah, it looks like they're both green. So they're both normal. We'll be able to go right across it. So then the next one's going to be this one here. Always return your switches. I've had several people in the comments remind me of that. You should always return the switches. Got a CTC switches that we crossed over out in the main line. Auto will take care of those. He'll switch those back for us. He's one heck of a guy. There we go. This next one also appears to be normal. So maybe I have been throwing my switches. Maybe what you guys tell me starts to sink in. These are all cars here that are waiting to be moved over to Waycross yard. 3, 4 right here, I'd say. And then you can see the stored engines way over here on the right. And yeah, it looks like both of them. I think there's only, there should be 3 switches here, right? Got the crossover, then you got this one, then you got this one. Then another crossover. So that crossover there looks like it's normal. Hoping they're all normal. Looks like they are. Normal, normal. Oh, yeah, there are 2 right here. Normal, 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 normal. So I guess normal. Yeah. Okay. That's beautiful. So we're not going to ram into anything. That's always good. Oakley dokley. We are awfully close to those cars there. Doesn't look like we're really close. Don't stick your foot out. You'll lose it. All right. This is going to take a little bit to get to the front end. So let me put you guys on pause. I'll bring you back when we get to the front end. I have just slipped us back into neutral as we are coming towards the front end here, where we need to stop. Just barely see if we zoom in, we'll really see. Yeah, those are the engines of the other one. The other train that pulled in here under AI control. Now we're going to start applying some brake here. There we go. Coasting nicely. But not nice enough. We're going to give it a little bit of throttle here to keep us going. Oh boy. Come on. This is the part I struggle with the most right now when it comes to getting the engines to do what I want them to do. Are we bailed? Yeah, we're bailed. Give it a little more. There we go. It's just a lot of weight. Yep. You can see the 1,000 pounds on the couplers. It's up near 120. I don't know what their breaking point is. I should probably look that up. I'm sure it was probably told to me at one point. I just forget what it is. Okay, back to neutral now. We're going to stop it coming up here in just a little bit. There we go. Yeah, about right here ought to do it, right? Stop it right there. Okay. There we go. Beautiful. Then we'll kill the headlight and we'll turn these off. This one. And then there should be one more, right? Squeeze in here. Oh, suck it in. There we go, right here. Off, good. Got it. Beautiful. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, yeah. We're bouncing back and forth like a rubber ball. All right, let's get out of there. That was horrible. Okay. All right. So there you got it. The road train now. The Rice Yard Road is in here now. And we're ready to move on to our next train and on to our next day. So let me put you guys on pause so I figure out what we're doing next. What we're looking at here is the Taft Yard road train. Yeah. And it's sandwiched in between all these other stored engines here at the Taft Yard. We're going to have to pull it out of there. Now, I could just put this one back to none, tag it back to none, and then put, any one of these. But I don't want to do that because I'm going to want to put this one back to back with another engine. Of course, we got this one right here. Now, what does this one say it is? None. Okay. So, yeah. Because these are SD7, these are ES44DCs, or this one is here. I think this one is too. These are SD70 Aces. Now, the load I'm going to be pulling is only, 2,300 and something? No, 2,138. Way down there in the Taft Yard, you can see all these empty well cars. They also have to go to the Jacksonville Duval ramp. Yeah. So we got to get them over there. They got unloaded here. Where? Well, why don't I show you? So all these well cars here got unloaded right over here. I got another engine unloading more of them over here. It looks like they're already unloaded. So yeah, they got unloaded, and then I have it set up so that it then sends them to JDR, which is Jacksonville Duval, which is where we just were at. Okay, so we have to go in this direction, this way north. And this is the first engine that's facing north. And this one's already back to back with it, so that's what we do. Now, we don't need, because this is rated 4,400. We're 4,400, so we don't need both of them. But it's nice to run them back to back like this, because then you don't have to run a long hood forward. Yeah. Okay, so I think I'm in control of the train right now. I am. All right. But now, can I click on this one? Yeah, because it's all considered to be one engine at this point because they're all connected. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this. All right, we're going to come over here. We're going to start this one up. There we go. Then we'll come over here, and we're going to start this one up. Now, these two, we don't need to start. Right? Yeah. Okay, now, is this going to be possible? I don't know. Can I figure this out? Okay. So now, we're going to walk over here. So we want these two engines to go that away, right? Okay, well, the first thing we should do is run down here and make sure this is set correctly, which it is. This one here, however, is not. Let's switch that one this way, and this one should already be set properly. Yeah, it is. Okay. Alrighty. And now is that considered to be the main line? I think it is. But Otto's not going to know because it's not CTC anyway. All right. Now, let's... Okay. I'm trying to think ahead here. Okay, so we can't do that. So we're going to go here. We want to just decouple here, but we can't. There we go. So it's already set. So we're going to have to say... okay. Do that. Do that. Now we want to move them backwards? Is that what this is? Let's see how this one is set up. It is set up single middle. No, it's going to be the... I want this one to be the short hood trail. And then this one here, I want it to be the short hood lead. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now if I put the trail lights on, are these going to come on here? They're not. It's probably coming on back over there. Okay, well, let's see what we can do here. So we got everything set now. We can't decouple because there's too much stretch force still. Yeah, so we're going to have to back it up. Let's try backing it up. How about we also try having the engine HUD on? All right, there we go. Not getting any action here. Oh, you know why? Because I didn't set any of the buttons. There we go. Okay, so I don't know. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do that. Okay. Now can I bail? Okay, now they're bailed. And now I just want to back it up. Okay. Okay, the brake pipe filled up again. Drain it. Hit and bail, nothing's happening. Okay. Yeah, this is what I thought. This is, for some reason, I have such a hard time getting these things to do what I want them to do. Okay, I just want you to back up now. Why will you not back up? Where do we go now? Okay, so I put it in reverse, but I don't hear it cycling up at all. Do this. Oh, I do hear it cycling up. We're gonna move now? We are not. Okay, so maybe... Oh, no, okay, we gotta go in the wrong direction. Took that long to cycle? Jeez. All right. We gotta go in the wrong direction. So now we want to put it back and forward. Now we want to move it in this direction. All right. Now it should work, right? I saw it move. Any day now. I'm doing something wrong. The brake cylinder is still at 15. And it's going up. What the hayfire? Okay, I'm doing something wrong. I can hear several of you screaming at me. All right, what if I put this all the way up and bring it back down? Bring this up, bring it down. I'm messing with the brakes. It keeps going up. The brake cylinder keeps going up. So what if I do F7? Okay, then it does that. So then I want to back up now. Can I? Or actually, I want to go forward, I think. There we go. All right, that did it. All right, now I'm going to go here. We're going to open the coupler. We're going to come over here. We're going to open the coupler. We're going to close the angle cock. And then we're going to go... Well, no, wait. The MU is still... Let's disconnect it. Okay. So then... That's multiple unit case. No. Then we're going to go in reverse. Why is it cycling up so much? Okay, now we're going to go like this. Please. I shouldn't have to put it in notch 2. This can't be right? Something weird's going on. All right. Making nice noises. No. No. Okay. It's just gone on far enough. Let me put you guys on pause so I figure this out. Hold on. Okay, so I got it. Now, what I ended up doing is I went back in here and I hit all of these buttons again to auto everything, and then it worked. Yeah, as you can tell, I don't have all the answers. All right, so what we're gonna do now is this should now be the lead engine, right? And let me turn on the lights. It is. Okay, so let's now pull forward because we don't want these two engines. Right, so let's put it in, should be in forward now, that's right. And then brake cylinder is 0, that's correct. Give me a little bit of throttle. Oh, not that much. A little bit of throttle, I said. Here we go. All right, there you go. He's pushing it. Nice, push it good. We got this, we got this, we got this. Okay. So now how are we going to get onto the other side of this? That's a good question. We want to get rid of these two engines. All right. Here we go. Slow that down right like that. Now, if I take the two engines I want, I put them over here. Right? And then I could decouple. Then I could start up those two other engines because they're powered, right? Why not just use them that way? Okay. So we're going to come over here and we're going to stick these guys right into here. Yeah. So let's back it up now. The brakes off. Here we go. Notch 1 ought to do us. Here he comes. Beautiful. And like I say, but for some reason, when I have a bunch of power all hooked together like this, I have such a hard time getting them apart. Sometimes it works real easily. Other times, as you saw, not so much. All right, so we'll get these guys onto this track here. Get him just a little past this frog. Don't really need to, but I'm a frog kind of guy. There we go. All right. Now, what we want to do is open this coupler, close the angle cock, right? Then over here, we want to close the angle cock, open this coupler, and then disconnect the MU. Is that going to work? Now, if I take this down, then I pull it a little bit further along, cycling. There we go. Look at that. That worked. It's almost like I knew what I was doing. All right, now stop that engine right there. Now we're going to have to relinquish this engine and start this one up. Right? Start him up. Just this one is all we need. That one, the handbrake should still be off, right? It is. Okay. Still starting. Beautiful. Now we're going to say circuit board, was it something? Okay. And then we should be good to go here now, right? I think so, right? So which way he should have to go into reverse, right? So let's put it reverse. There you go, cycling. Oh boy. He's going into 2. You got to be real gentle with it. There we go. Hey, look at that. We got movement. Okay, we're going to move him past this one right here. We are fast. There we go. Get this back here. There we go. Throw this switch. And then forward. I don't think I blew the horn when I went in reverse, did I? Notte. There he goes. And we don't need to couple him up with those other engines. We just need to get him off and out of the way. Here he comes. All right. Was that the best way to do it? No. Is that the way I did it? Yeah. Okay. So we'll stop him right here now. This one's just dead in tow. Then we're going to shut the light off on that one. We're going to turn it off. Put the handbrake back on. And then safety third, we're going to put this one on too. Very good. Okay, now we're going to relinquish the train there so we can go back to this one. Yeah. Alrighty, now we got to go back and pick up these cars back here. So here we go. Put it in reverse. Brake cylinder, 0. Here we go. Handbrakes? There it goes. Yeah, there's got to be a handbrake on it, so look how fast it's stopping. All right. Get up. What do we got here? That's released. It's released. Let's do the old, the brake cylinder. Let's do that. Okay. Still in reverse. Let's go. There we go. Yeah. There's something with the hoses or something. Yeah, the air brakes weren't set right. Hard to wrap your head around all this stuff. I'm not a real railroader. The game is merciless. It's like those commercials you see for those people who say, he's healthiest ever. And then it goes, Shingles doesn't care. Because they're trying to sell you a shingles vaccine. That's what you get with this game. I'm trying real hard. Run 8 doesn't care. I think I've been playing this game too long now. All right. So here's the first set you want to get at. There we are. Slow it down a bit. Put an indie brake there. That ought to do it. Let's step off. Nice. Then we're going to release the handbrakes, cheat and get it to charge real quick. Then we're going to walk in between here. And then we're going to pull forward. Now, before we do pull forward, let's take a look. Because he's going to come down this way, right? Yeah. Is there anything else that's going to trip us up here? No, there's this industry here, but it's set correctly. Should be set for all the way down, right? There should be any reason why any of these are set incorrectly. No, they're not. Okay. So bring it on back. Fly it on down. Here we go. Okay, now we're going to pull forward. Turn on our headlight there in the front. Can't see it from here, but I just did. Here we go. We got more than enough power. By like a whole lot. Like I said, we need like 2,100. The ES, one ES44 DC is 44, so that means 2 would be, if I get my calculator out. There we go. It's going to be 8,800. More than enough. And I'm on the wrong side. That's sad. Close your eyes. Oh, no. I pressed the button by mistake. I pressed the space bar. Yeah. The immersion was ruined as I went right through those cars. All right. So we got to pull this stack forward. And you saw there's another stack over here on this side. Another cut, I should say, is over on this side. So we're going to pull this cut forward until it clears this switch right here. Then we're going to back up and hook up to that one there. All right, so let me put you guys on pause again until we get to the end of this first cut. And here comes the last part of this first cut. Let's throw that into neutral. Let's unzoom. And let's apply some auto brake. And some indie brake. Go. Not too much now. Oh, did I do too much? Did I just say not too much now? We're coasting. We're coasting. Look how fast it drops, though. I think I added too much brake. Takes a while for the brakes to re-release. right, so I got it back in notch 1 now. So we're moving. We're styling. Okay, it's going. It's not going to drop to 0. I think I just put the brakes on way too hard. Alrighty, here we go now. Let's apply the brakes here. There we go. Nice. Alright, then we're going to run over here. Look at this well car. Ooh, that's nice. And then we're going to back it up. Throw in reverse. Come on back. That's another train going past the defect detector. That's what that just popped up there. What's that means? All right. I don't think we're going to have to keep the throttle on for very long. We're going to kill it right there. We're coasting now. Oh, yeah, I think it's going to be perfect. I think this is going to be a thing of beauty is what it's going to be. Mm-hmm. There we go. There we are. Okay, now F5, F7. Now the question is an EOT automatically put it on there or is it not? So let's fly down to this end and take a look. And I'm going to say no. Okay, so we'll come down here and we'll say put on an EOT. There you go. Look at that thing. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Okay, so then we're going to F5, F7 it. Then we're going to go up here. There's a way to pop to the front. I forget what it is. All the way up here. Uh-oh. Oh. Look what I did. You know what I did is I didn't set that one back after I put these engines on. Uh-oh. Whoopsie doopsie. There's a nice thumbnail right there, huh? Beautiful. Okay, yeah. So it didn't derail. It's still on there, right? Yeah, it's still on there, but a little bit further and we'd have been in trouble. So let's go forward now. Sure. Okay, let's pull forward and see if this works itself out. Thank goodness we didn't have to pull back any further. It would have popped those air hoses and then it would have went into emergency stop. The brake line would have been cut. There we go. Don't notice that it's clipping through that engine right there. That's a good thing I didn't jump to the front and I actually flew so I could see that this was a total mess. Okay. So now because these well cars are pretty long, when I get this well car halfway over this switch, I should be able to throw it, right? Can you do that in real life? So if I throw it like right here. Right, now it's back to where it should have been before this whole disaster happened. Okay, that seems to have worked. I don't know how realistic that is, but that worked. Okay, now we're going to hit just the indie brake here to bring us to a stop. All right, so how many cars do we have here total? I don't know. Let's see, the train. We have 87 empties. That seems to be a popular number, 87 empties. Okay, now we're going to go up here, and we're going to fly up to the front here. Oh, we're not very far at all. In fact, we're across this almost. Look out for the cars. Okay. Did I say look out for the train? Don't know. Okay. So what we're doing now is we are right down here. Here we are, 5418. We're right down here. We got to go all the way through here. You can see there's an Amtrak coming in our direction. And these are held up for some reason. I'll have to check out why that is. Probably just looking to get into this thing here. Yeah, it might be. But anyway, I want you to go all the way to the top of the screen. We're going to go off of this. And we're going to come on to here. Go up here. You see where it says up here to M1. Here's M1 here, and then we're going to finally come all the way. We're going to have to get over onto this track here and come around there. Now, I'd like the AI to do it. So this is what I'm going to do. I tried this last time. Did not work. Wait, I came up with a number. Now, what was it? Here it was. Okay, so this is the road train for Taft Yard. Road Taft Yard. And then I'm going to do this. I'm going to put Q173 and then a dash, just like that. Oop, there, Q173. That is the number of that train I moved just before I moved the yard train in from Waycross, which was, it had all those auto racks on it except for the few wells at the end. That one is Q173. So if that one got routed there, shouldn't this one? We'll find out. But I got some bad news. We're going to have to wait for episode 7 to find out because we've run out of time. In fact, we're overtime. We're about 6 minutes overtime. That bums me out for 2 reasons. 1, because I love playing this game. And 2, because I've decided that when I'm done recording this, I'm going to go upstairs and get on the stationary bike and get some exercise in. God, I hate that. But, you know, got to do it. Got to try to stay healthy here in my old age. So that's what I'm going to do. Hey, I hope you guys had a really good time. I had lots of fun. Why don't you subscribe? Why don't you like? Why don't you leave me a comment about, I'm sure I'm doing something wrong. And if you don't like the fact that it took me so long to get these engines unhooked and all that other jazz, well, this just may not be the channel for you.